Hey, everybody. So today we're going to talk about needs and wants. Those of you who are new subscribers here, I want you to know that this is a tarot station, but I talk about different things. And one of the things I talk about is codependency recovery. There's five characteristics of a codependent, which means there's five characteristics of an adult. Codependency is the disease of immaturity that has been caused by childhood trauma. And so basically recovering from codependency means that I start to act like adult and there's five things that an adult can do. One of the characteristics of being an adult is meeting your needs and wants, and medical attention is a need and want. Now, do you know that I have been a entrepreneur for, let's see, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, for 6 years, and I never had medical insurance because I was out of touch with my need for medical insurance. I've been out of touch with my need for benefits. What do you need? Do you have medical insurance? Are you entrepreneur without medical insurance? So this is what I did today, just to get you this is what I did. I went to Kaiser Permanente. I went to a site that talked about healthcare coverage, and I got a free quote. And I found, can you guys still see that? Let me see. No, you can't see that anymore. Okay, stop screen. I found medical coverage for 74 cents a month. Can you believe that? I always thought that I couldn't afford it. Hey, Twisted Blackberry, congratulations. Yeah, I guess if, that's good. So I found this medical insurance. You pay for your own insurance anyway. So I thought, well, let me find something that I can afford. But I was out of touch with my need for medical insurance. And let me show you the insurance that I got today. What is at let me show you the insurance that I got today. Uh Here we go. Thank you all for being here. I think it's the same. Is this it? Yeah, is this it? Yep, this is the insurance I got today for 74 cents a month because I had the other $841 subsidized through a program in Georgia. So my first premium payment was 74 cents, and it was due by January 31st. And it said, congratulations, you've enrolled in Georgia Access coverage through Kaiser Permanente. And that is huge. Hi, Sweet Jensen. Oh, good. Sweet Jensen, we're talking about getting our needs and wants met. And we're talking about what do you need? Because the author of this book, Facing Codependence, talks about creating what's called a needs inventory. For instance, this morning, I wrote, what do I need? I wrote, I need my tooth pulled. I have a tooth that's black. My crown broke and it's black all around the tooth, right? I said, I need a checkup. I haven't been to the doctor in like 4 years, right? I need to make or create a new resume to resubmit it to an employment agency, right? I need a resume, an updated resume. I need help with, oh, Pia Melody, this lady right here. There are therapists that teach from this book. And I need help with these symptoms so I can get a therapist that teach from this book, right? And I said, I need about $3,500 more in income. Want. I want a YouTube career show. I want to pitch or produce it. Uh, Three, I would love to be famous. Four, and I need, oh, another thing, as a result of paying attention to my needs and wants, I realize that I need a lot of help with my career. I need a bookshelf. right? I need a therapist. I needed to be touched. I was out of touch with my need for physical nurturing. I didn't have a clue that I needed physical nurturing. I didn't know. I mean, I guess on some level, but I didn't know that it was my job to make sure my body was touched in a way that, because all humans need to be touched. I was so busy touching everybody else and giving everybody else nurturing and never taking the time to get an access to my own need for physical nurturing. Who else is like that? Um, yeah, put $10 on the book and ask one question, Maku. Um, what was I saying? So what do you need? Do you need a hug? So I told my girlfriend for the first time in the 4 years, 5 years that we've been together this year, right? In July, it makes 5 years. So I said, um, can you touch me? Can you give me a hug? Can you rub my back? Can I sit on your lap? Can you hold me? And it felt so, yeah, twisted blackberry. I need a hug too. What, sweet Jensen? What happened to you? I need a hug too. And that's what I started asking people for what I need. I said, will you hold me? Will you touch me? Can you rub my back? Will you rub my feet? And I've come to and after I got that need met, after someone touched me, I felt so sweet. You know how sometimes you meet people and they're just nasty and bitchy and rude and crude? A lot of times those people are not getting their needs met and they don't know how to get their needs met. So I'm going to reread this section in the workbook, Breaking Free. Oh, hey, Tony Love, you need a hug and you didn't realize it. I understand. Okay. So I'm going to read what she says about acknowledging your needs and wants. What else do you need? I want you guys to either put it in the comment section or put it in the chat. What else do you need? Did you hear my list before you got here? What else do you want? I said, I need my tooth pulled. I need to get a checkup. I need to get a mammogram and a pap smear. I got my oil changed in my car and I got some new tires. So I don't need that. I need a resume. I need a therapist. Um, I need a career coach. And then I want a YouTube career channel. And I just wrote what I wanted, right? So if somebody said I need some money, okay, you might need some money. That you might be correct. You might need to feel loved. Okay, more money. Good. Good. You guys are doing great. All right. So this is if you have this book, we're reading from this book, Breaking Free. By the way, this was a codependent station before it was a tarot station. We used to talk about codependency for a while. I'm going to read this. Hopefully, you guys can resonate, relate to this. Okay, This is talking about difficulty with acknowledging and meeting your needs and wants, and it's page 50. Okay, the fourth symptom related to codependency, it has to do with needs and wants. I use the term needs to refer to dependency needs, which are your needs for what you must have to be healthy and survive. They include your need for food, clothing, shelter, physical nurturing, emotional nurturing, which is time, attention, and direction from others, medical and dental attention, sexual information and guidance, and financial information and guidance. That's a need. Okay. What does 333 mean? Although wants may seem less important than needs, they are actually extremely important. It's our wants that bring us joy and take our lives in a decided direction. Without their being met, I don't believe we can be fully mature adults. I divide wants into two categories: little wants and big wants. Little wants are our preferences. They are things we don't have to have, but when we choose them, they bring us great joy. Big wants take our lives in a general direction and bring us fulfillment. They include such things as: I want to be married to this person, I want to be a doctor, I want to develop this corporation, I want to have a child. The symptom of difficulty acknowledging and meeting our needs and wants is expressed at four levels. Level one: I am too dependent. I know my needs and wants, but I expect other people to take care of them, so I wait for them to do it, not taking care of them myself. I am anti dependent. I'm able to acknowledge to myself that I have needs and wants, but I insist on meeting them myself, and I am unable to accept help or guidance from anyone else. I'd rather go without than to be vulnerable and ask for help. Number three, I'm needless and wantless. I don't have a clue what I need or want. Now, that's very serious. That's very serious because I was needless and wantless around my creative projects. I wanted a creative project to take off for many, many years, but I didn't know that I needed help. I didn't know I was anti-dependent and needless and wantless. I didn't know that I needed help. I didn't know how to go about getting help. I thought I didn't deserve to get help. I thought it was just I was just supposed to know how to do this project. And finally, as a result of being in this work, I made some phone calls and I said, "Hey, I don't know how to do this and I need help. Can you give me an hour of your time and guide me?" And the person said, "Yes, I would love to. Let's meet Friday." I'm going to record that meeting too. All right. The fourth character or the fourth place that you can, the fourth level that you can be at regarding your needs and wants is: I confuse wants with needs. I know what I want and I get it, but I don't know what I need. I have them backwards. So I try to take care of my needs, which I'm unaware of, by trying to get everything I want. But I may miss some very important needs because I have no wants connected with them. For example, going to the doctor or dentist for checkups. See, some people, they don't get their needs met because there's not a want attached to it. Like, I haven't gone to the dentist because I don't want to. But it's not about whether or not I want to go to the dentist. I need to go. But what she's saying is that some adults confuse wants with needs. I know what I want and I get it. Great. But I don't know what I need. Uh-oh. I have them backwards. So I try to take care of my needs, which I'm unaware of, by trying to get everything I want. But I may miss some very important needs because I have no wants connected with them. For example, getting a pap smear, getting a mammogram, going to the doctor or going to the dentist for a checkup, right? Oh. So, um, so today, if you're coming in a little late, she talks about, oh, she says we can be at different levels for each individual need and want. For example, we might be too dependent with emotional nurturing needs, anti dependent with big wants, and needless and wantless with physical nurturing needs, right? And this symptom, like all others, come from less than nurturing experiences in childhood. The person who is too dependent often had almost all of her needs and wants completely taken care of throughout childhood by her parents. He or she was not taught how to take care of his or her own needs or wants. The person who is anti dependent often was attacked in childhood whenever he or she expressed a need or want. That was me. That was us. We were attacked when we expressed a need or a want, right? um, the person who was needless and wantless was often ignored at times of needing and wanting. I am very needless and wantless. That's probably where I'm at the most, not even in touch with my needs. Not even in touch with them. And if you came in late today, I figured out that I needed medical attention and I needed to have medical insurance. And I am in my 50s and have not had medical insurance since I've been off of my mother's. No, I had medical insurance in California because you get it. They give it to you, but I was making ten to $27,000 a month and was just completely needless for dental help, needless regarding my medical, just not in touch with my needs at all. That's why I'm asking you, what do you need? Do you know what you need? Some of us need a hug. I need a bookshelf. I have a lot of books and I need a bookshelf. Another thing I need is a bigger office. I need bigger space. So I think I'm going to change offices when my brother-in-law leaves. All right. So in case you came in here late, I went to a site today and I applied for medical insurance. Is there anybody else in here that needs medical insurance? Is there anybody else in here that needs medical insurance? You guys stop talking in the comments section. That's rude. This is what we're talking about. So if you're not talking about this in the comment section, I'm going to silence you. So what we're talking about is medical insurance. Does everybody have medical insurance? If so, do you need to see if you qualify for Medicaid? You might qualify for Medicaid if you are if you don't have a certain level of income, right? I believe it's 22,000 or something like that. You can qualify for different medical insurances. So another thing as it relates to needs and wants comes through relationships. A lot of people select partners based off of who they want, but they very rarely think about who they need. You might have been taught through societies, particularly the media, who's sexy, who do you want to have sex with, who makes you feel a certain kind of way, who do you want. But my question is, who do you need? For instance, in my relationship, um, I'm very messy. I'm really sloppy. I cannot keep a room clean if you paid me. It's very hard for me to be organized as an air sign, triple air. I have no earth in my chart at all. Organizing here on the earth plane, organizing is just something I cannot do. Well, my partner is has a Virgo rising and she really can clean and keep a house. And she keeps my office clean and organized, right? And she washes my clothes and she folds them and puts them up. I really, truly, honestly have a very hard time with self care as it relates to clothes. Washing my clothes, putting them up, folding them, keeping my house clean. Like, if she doesn't help me, if I didn't have her, my house would look like something that needed to be in a documentary. Yeah, yeah. And so I need her, right? I need her. So my question to you is, when you start dating somebody, don't just look at, do I want them? What do you have that I need? You know what I mean? What are your needs? What do you need? It's kind of hard to date when you're out of touch with your own needs, because then you don't know if somebody else is able to meet your needs. And it's not just meeting your needs, it's also about meeting other people's needs as well, being interdependent, you know. So because I know now that I need a lot of hugs, I every time I'm around somebody who I feel is safe, I ask for a hug because I need that, right? Right. Hi, Heather. Oh, that's okay, Amber. No worries. Oh, good. I'm happy that you all have benefits. Um, it's maybe easier to get medical insurance through benefits when you have a job. But if you're an entrepreneur, you have to pay into it somewhere, someplace. And I just want to remind you all, to be cognizant of your needs. We have the need for food. We have a need for clothing. Did you guys see my new clothes that I just bought? I remember when I was out of touch with my needs for shelter and I was homeless, I kept living with other people because I had a lot of shame around having my own shelter. I had a lot of shame around me, you know, just because I had been treated so bad. I didn't think I deserved anything. I didn't think I deserved my needs to be met alone, let alone. I knew my want. I knew I sort of kind of I think all of us kind of like know what we want and but I think that sometimes you need to take a minute and sit down and say, do I need a bookshelf? Do I need a pap smear? What do I need? Look in your house. Do I need a mop? Do I need a broom? I need some Vaseline because I like the bottom of my feet to look pretty. And if you don't put Vaseline, well, if I don't put Vaseline on the bottom of my feet, they don't look pretty anymore. But the Vaseline keeps it moist and beautiful, right? So that's all I really wanted to say to you all today is to get in touch with your needs and pay attention. Don't just choose a man or a woman based off of you having these feelings for them. You got to ask yourself, is this who I need? Is this connection, is it going to meet my needs? Is this good for me? Like I said, my girlfriend washes my clothes, she dries them, she puts them up, she keeps the house clean. It's hard to leave someone that takes care of me like that. And it's not all about, do I feel butterflies and in love? Do I feel all those feelings? Because see, your needs make you hum. They don't give you butterflies. But so I just wanted to share that with you. Also, what I shared was, if you came in late, creative projects that I've always wanted to do, like my dream. I never knew that I could ask for help, that I could get grants, that I could get advice, that I could get mentors, that I could go and maybe take a class on the weekends to learn how to do it. I never asked for help. And so these things that I have been wanting to do for 25 years are still not done because I never knew that I could ask for help. Well, I'm asking for help now. All right. Friday, I have my first appointment with a producer, a filmmaker, and I'm going to sit down at Starbucks and ask him, how do you do this? He started to say, well, you need 10 questions, have your 10 questions already formed before you get to the set. He was already starting to help me. Okay. So I hope you guys got a lot out of that. So I hope you guys got a lot out of that. Some of you might need to make more money, not to be greedy. If you don't make enough money to pay your bills, then you need some help. If you've been struggling for a while, you might need to get some type of help, like career guidance or financial guidance or something like that that can help you. All right, so that's it. I hope you guys got a lot out of that. Leave a message in the comment section, and God bless you and Happy New Year.